Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Sam and welcome to another video with me here at Sam of Somalia. So today what I thought would be really good would go over how to do your USE. And why it's important and things like that in Somali culture as well. So if you've never heard of the term USE, you might have heard of the word Bukhur. The Arabic word is Bukhur. When you burn scented stones and then it lets off smoke, which smells really nice around your house. I've been reading recently a book called Swahili Origins, and there's quite a lot in that book about trade with frankincense between Somalia and other countries around the world. So obviously the culture and the tradition of burning these rocks to have a nice incense in your home and things, that has a long-standing tradition in Somali culture. My wife calls it Bukhur, but she was born in Saudi Arabia, so maybe she was just brought up calling it Bukhur rather than USE. But USE is the word in Somali. This is really important if you're having your Somali mother-in-law over. If you're having your Somali mother-in-law over, you've got to do your USE. That's rule number one. I think as well, culturally, obviously, because of religion, like within Islam, obviously we believe that the angels, the malaika, like nice smells, and it'll welcome the malaika into your home if you have nice smells in your home. So I wanted to show you how to do it. So the things that you need one of these. Looks something like that, but really, I mean, I've seen it be done in just like bowls before. It doesn't really need to look like this, but this is the one that we have. You also need coal. You need some coal. Then this one that we have comes in these long sticks, and they're hard to break. So I've already broken one. I didn't want it to be difficult for me to break it on camera. I thought it'd be embarrassing if I'm here. I'm not strong enough to break it. So just get a small bit like this. It could probably be smaller than that, to be honest, but that'll do. And then you don't need any sort of special way of heating that up. You literally just put it on your cooker and then just turn the heat on, and that's it. You just leave that there on the fire, and then you leave that for like a few minutes. And then what you'll do is when you put that in here, you have these rocks. They look a bit like this. They look sort of like this. Sometimes they're a lot bigger. You need to smash them up. You need to crack them up, and even that is quite big. Like, I mean, that will go for ages. But I haven't got any smaller bits, so I might just use that anyway. Okay, so you end up with it kind of looking like this. It's going to be grey. It's boiling hot, and it starts to sort of crack open a little bit. That's kind of how you know that it's ready. So all you need to get this. Get a small stone. I mean, that's still way too big. Like, my wife would knock me out if she knew that I was using one that big. I hope she doesn't watch this. But anyway, I'm going to use one that's this big for now, because I don't have one that's much smaller. So what we do is we literally just stick it on top. There. Okay, ow. Stick it on top, and then you give that a couple of minutes. And then there's this other one. There's this other type of USE at the bottom. It's kind of brown, powdery. That's really nice as well. My wife likes to use both. We'll stick both on. Okay, you'll see that start to smoke already. And then what you do afterwards is you go wafting this around your house. In every room. Leave it in each room for about 10 minutes. Don't ever forget it. When you're having your Somali mother-in-law around, make sure that you do it. And if the house smells bad and your wife wants you to do it, then now you know how to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like and share it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.